Alright, hello again. I just wanted to do a really quick video on a joystick that's pretty well known and I like a lot. Works for the Atari 2600 and other computers and consoles, I assume. But anyway, it's the Suncom TAC-2. A fine joystick. TAC stands for Totally Accurate Controller, and that's a pretty fair assessment. I like it a lot better than the original standard 2600 controller. For one thing, you've got buttons on each side to accommodate left or right-handed people, and the stick has a really short throw. Let's see if you can see that. See, that's the full extent of its travel, and it's really solid feeling. When you hit the end, there's really no give at all, and this short throw and precise feel is really great for any game that requires fast movement. It's really great for Decathlon because you can really move it fast. And yeah, overall, it's a solid controller. Nice clicky sound there. And yeah, and it's a little more comfortable too, due to the rounded edges. Not that it's super comfortable, but it's a little nicer than the standard Atari 2600 joystick. But anyway, this is about the time where I get to opening it up so we can take a look at the inside. So let's do that now. No, I'll just use a screwdriver. Okay, so here we are. Here's the insides, the two halves. We'll start here. So here's the joystick, two fire buttons. Now the joystick ends in this, just a little metal sphere. There's a little rubber sleeve of some sort down here. And then the two fire buttons. So you've got the springs for the recoil after you press it, when you release it, I should say. And then each one has a copper ring. You see, this one is totally clean because it never gets used, and this one's got some oxidization on it, but no big deal. But the copper ring is pretty important because there's no switches or anything. All that happens when you press the fire button is you'll press this ring down, and it makes contact with these two pieces of metal here, and that's it. It's a very solid feel. You know, you really, when it bottoms out, it's just bam. You know, there's no give at all. So it's a good solid feel. And the same way with the joystick. So when you move the stick, the metal sphere here will make contact. You'll see this block here, and inside, hopefully you can see that there. That piece of metal there. There's four of those, and that's all that makes contact. Just the ball to these pieces of metal. No switches at all here either. But again, it works fine. It's really reliable and a really solid feel. Yeah, so there's some wires. Yep. Oh, and here's the controller cable. It's about a 5-foot cable, which isn't too bad for back then. And yeah, so it's simple and it works well. And it's also, if you ever not working right, it's easy to clean because all the pieces of metal are all exposed. So you can just pop it open and clean them off easy. And even the buttons are easy to replace because this whole thing just pops right out. And I have actually a couple extra of these for some reason, but there you go. So there's the inside of the Suncom TAC-2 joystick. Okay, so that's just a quick look at the Suncom TAC-2 joystick. A fine joystick. It used to also come in white or an off-white color. I don't have one of those. I guess that's more rare. One weird thing, this one does have those. See these little bumps right there and there? My other TAC-2 doesn't have those, so I don't know what happened to this one to give it those bumps, but nonetheless, it still works great, despite bumps. So, you know, don't just dismiss things because of bumps. Have an open mind to bumps. Yep. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bumps and all.